Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about filling in your eyebrows. There are many ways to fill in your eyebrows. I'll be showing you one way of how to do it, the way I like to do it. The importance of filling in your eyebrows. Eyebrows are so important. It's really the framework for the eyes. It highlights your features. It frames your face. So you really want to enhance your brows the best way possible. So I spoke earlier in a waxing video about getting proper waxing done, a proper waxing application. So going to a reputable waxing salon or boutique that specializes in waxing, so you do get a professional brow wax. This is my model, Susan, today. Susan, thank you for being here.
My pleasure.
Yeah, and so I'll be demonstrating on Susan how to fill in a brow. Now, Susan already has a beautifully shaped brow. They're nice, they're clean, they're ready to go, but they are not filled in. So, quick story, I was living in San Diego about 10 years ago. I looked like this in Southern California, not a blonde, not a surfer. Thought I would try to go for a more beachy look, and I bleached my eyebrows, thinking I looked fabulous. And it wasn't until I went to a makeup counter to pick something up where she took one look at me and said, "Do you bleach your eyebrows?" And I very proudly said, "Why, yes," thinking she was going to tell me how fabulous I looked. But she was like, "Oh, girl, no." So needless to say, I walked out of there with a brow pencil. Many ways to fill in your brows. There are tons of products on the market nowadays, from pencils, powders, brow gels, brow tints, brow mascara. Today I'm going to show you how to fill in the brows with pressed brow powder. It's a classic. It works very well. So in order for us to get started, we need first of all, we need a powder. And there are a lot I like to use. There are some I like. Today I'll be using, it's the Anastasia Highlighting Brow Kit. I use this quite often. I use it practically every day, and it has a lot of grooves in it and stuff. I'll be using this on Susan. I think it's going to work very well on her. And then what we need in order to do a good brow waxing is a tapered, angled brush. There are various companies that come and they have variations of this. What I look for in a good brow brush is the bristles need to be compact, and I like them to be on the shorter side. That way you can really get detailed work and nice contouring with the brow. So with that said, let's get started on Susan's brow. Great, so we're going to color in Susan's brows using the brow powder. So I'm going to sweep the brush across the powder. I'm going to tap the brush in to remove the excess, and then I'm just going to go right up so here's the brush. I'm going to align it right along Susan's brow, and just using it's a firm but gentle stroke. I'm just filling in. And what I'd like to do actually first is take it, go underneath her brow, and just make a line. And that gives me an outline to her brow, and from there I just fill it in. Susan has a nice full brow, so it's really easy to fill it in. And then I just brush the color down. So what I'm doing is when, where her brow's a little thinner, I can just turn the brush to the side, pull the color down. So as you see, there's a big difference now between her, well, it's my right brow. It's her that I'm looking at as opposed to the left side. And again, a little powder goes a long way. And depending on the drama or how the look you want.
There's always drama.
There's always drama with Susan. I do that, okay? And then what I do for now, well, let me do the other side first, and then we'll do the final touches. And brow number duh. So again, this is what I like to do with Susan. What I do with my brows is I start underneath the brow and make a line underneath. And then, using that, I can kind of brush up and just fill them in. So just a little powder goes a long way. You can always add more. Again, just pulling down. You don't want to, so you want to stick to the brow, the hairs of the brow. You don't want to go outside the lines, people. Okay, so now you see what a big difference it makes? It gives her a big pop, it highlights her eyes, and it gives the appearance that she has even thicker brows than she already does. And that's a huge plus. I call it the smoke and mirrors effect. Okay, so I'm not done yet because she needs a little cleanup. So after I apply, powder, thanks. It's all for you. Okay, so after I apply the powder, what I like to do is I use a spoolie brush, and I'm going to brush her brows up. And what that does is it blends in the powder and gives it a natural feel. So it doesn't look like she's wearing anything. It just looks like her natural brow. So it just blends it in really nicely. Now sometimes also, there's like a little, to make sure the line's clear, you can also take, if you any mistakes, you could take a Q-tip and just blend it out, like so. Now, the final touch, and I call this a, well, there are a lot of them out there. It's a duo-ended brow pencil. One's a matte illuminator, and the other is a pearl illuminator. And it's really like, it's like a little brow lift. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the matte side of the pencil, and I'll show you. And for today, I'm just going to use my finger. And it just gives definition to her shape. And again, just the light just above. So it makes for a nice clean line. I can also do it right here. And then underneath, to give it a little lift, this is a pearl highlighter, and I'm going to use it right under her arch, like so. And again, you can blend it with a brush, or just like to use my ring finger. When you're blending anywhere near the eye area, you always want to use your ring finger. People think it's the pinky, but it's your ring finger that has the least amount of pressure, and that's the gentlest for the area around the eye. And again, that just gives a look. It gives the illusion that Susan actually has had more sleep than she has.
That's always good.
Yep. And also, with a clean, defined brow, that's really all you need. So if you're rushing out in the morning and you don't want to put on makeup, but you want a little something, just a brow like this, a well-defined, clean, groomed brow, and a little lipstick is going to go a long way. It's going to give you a youthful appearance. Remember when we were young, our brows were full. It's the look of youth. So by a little powder and some little tricks, we restore that look. And so here is the finished product with Susan. Okay, ta-da! Finished product. So Susan's brows are nice, defined. You see how beautifully they highlight her face? And all she needs is that, a little lip. She's good to go. Love it. So keep in mind, a well-groomed brow is your best friend, okay? So until next time, thanks for watching.